Even diehard fans of Grease have never seen this scene. It was so shocking, so out of character for the movie's feel-good energy, that the studio buried it completely. But what could possibly be too controversial for a film already packed with teenage rebellion, leather jackets, and steamy dance floors? Let's rewind to 1978. Grease was the definition of cool, a musical about teenage love, fast cars, and the chaos of high school in the 1950s. John Travolta was electric as Danny Zuko. Olivia Newton-John glowed as Sandy, and every scene seemed to sizzle with energy. But behind that candy-colored nostalgia was a production filled with tension, improvisation, and a few moments that went way further than the final film ever showed. And one of those moments crossed a line that shocked even the director during production. There was a scene planned for the famous end of school carnival, the one where Sandy shows up in black leather, smokes a cigarette, and tells Danny to shape up. It's an iconic transformation, the sweet girl turning bad for love. But in an earlier version of the script, things didn't stop there. According to multiple cast recollections and early drafts, there was a much darker, more suggestive scene that followed, one that producers feared would completely change how audiences saw Sandy Dot in that cut version. After Sandy's big reveal, Danny doesn't just sing and dance with her. The two sneak away behind the rides at the carnival, and what follows is a steamy, uncomfortably intimate exchange that was far from the playful energy of "You're the one that I want." The scene was written to symbolize Sandy's complete transformation, showing her shedding her innocence both emotionally and physically. It wasn't graphic by today's standards, but for a 1970s teen musical aimed at families, it crossed a dangerous line. Executives at Paramount saw early footage of the scene and reportedly demanded it be removed immediately. They were worried it would tarnish the film's image, clash with its upbeat tone, and alienate younger audiences. Olivia Newton-John herself was said to be uneasy about it. She believed Sandy's transformation should feel empowering, not objectifying, a statement about confidence, not submission. Director Randall Kleiser agreed and fought to reframe the ending into something more symbolic, focusing on energy and style rather than seduction. And that's how the carnival number became what we know today. Flirty, fun, and explosive, but carefully balanced. Still, the controversy didn't end there, even without that cutscene. Critics accused Grease of sending the wrong message, that a woman must change who she is to win a man's love. Over time, that conversation only grew louder. But ironically, the deleted moment would have made that message even worse. It wasn't just suggestive, it was transformation pushed to the edge of identity loss for decades. Rumors of the lost Grease scene floated through Hollywood circles. Some say the footage still exists, locked away in Paramount's archives. Others insist it was destroyed to ensure it never saw daylight. What's certain is that the tone of the film, light, joyful, rebellious, depends on that choice. Cutting that scene saved Grease from becoming something much darker, something that might have aged poorly in today's world. So next time you watch, Danny and Sandy dance off into the clouds in their flying car. Remember, the happy ending we got almost didn't exist. There was a version where Grease ended not with a song, but with controversy, one that would have changed how we remember the film forever. Because sometimes what Hollywood hides tells us just as much as what it shows.